Today, in this episode, I want to talk about self belief, limited self belief, all right, or self doubt. Now, this will eventually affect the things that we want in life, the things that you want to manifest. But due to the self doubts and limiting belief that you have, that you carry with you ever since you were born, you were being taught by your parents, your friends, while you're at the playground, when you go to school, when you go social with your friends, whichever environment or scenario that you put yourself into, which you've gone through, whether is it outside or in at home, we absorb, we gain certain information, we absorb information, and we gain certain learnings that eventually created this self doubts. For example, why you wouldn't be able to get and manifest things that you want. For instance, if you want a car, you want a job, you want to have more money, you want to have a better lifestyle, you want to have a healthier lifestyle, you want to cure certain sickness and illnesses. All those can be achieved when you have a positive mindset, and that can be manifested. But what prevents us from getting or doing the things that we want is because of that limited self-beliefs. Now, how do we actually get all this information? How do we actually get all this limited self-belief and doubts? It's because when we were young, our parents, especially, or even in school, when you want to do something, your parents will say, "No, don't climb, don't jump, don't work on this project because it's too risky. Don't play under the sun. Don't play under the rain." There's a lot of don't scream. All right, don't scream, don't shout. Stop dancing around or jumping around. There's a lot of don't from our parents from the school, right? Now, when we get so many don't do this, don't do that, eventually what is telling us is that it's not good. Whatever that we want to do is not good. It's not good for us. It's not good for the environment. It's not good at the time. That is why our parents, our teachers say, "No, you can't do this, you can't do that." So eventually, every time when we want to pursue, we want to achieve and gain something, we want to do something to get what we want, immediately that no kicks in, because we have been conditioned ourselves to think so, to behave that way, and therefore we prevent ourselves from pushing ourselves forward. We stop. Each time we want to do something, we automatically, subconsciously, we tell ourselves, "No, it's not achievable, it can't be done." Now, why I say no to this and that, like, even you might ask why, kids shouldn't be screaming or singing. Some say, "Hey, don't sing at night." I know some parents, they have this taboo where, don't sing at night, don't make or shout or scream at night, because the snake might come. The snake might enter the house. In Malaysia, there's a lot of parents believe in that. Or if you scream and shout, the woo will come at night. That's just one way parents want their kid to be quiet, to silent, right? But do you know that when kids start screaming and shouting or singing, they are testing their vocal. They want to feel the vibration. It's a time where they explore, even like the echo bouncing off the wall in the room or even out in the nature. They get to sense how it's like, the echo, when it travels, when it hit against the trees, the buildings. It's a time where they get to experiment and explore their potential. But because of parents being parents, we don't want to be look like, this mother don't know how to take care of their kid. They allow their kid simply scream or sing, or this dad, he allow his son to play under the rain and jump in the muddy puddle. Now all this play helps to create that creativity and curiosity from a child perspective, because they want to see how it feels like to play under rain. When the raindrops hits their skin, their face, is cooling. The sensation is hard, is soft. When it jump in a muddy puddle, it's cold in the beginning, then it get warm, or it's warm in the beginning, then as the breeze blows onto their skin, it feels cold, and later on when the mud dry, it felt hardened, and the mud starts to crack. All these are time for the kid to explore. It's an experiment. So when you say no to them, you stop their creative thinking, you stop their problem solving, you stop them from being who they are and being themselves. Now, when they come to a certain age, when they grown up, then all they know is that, no, cannot be done. Then the parents, as a parent, we start to ask them, why? Why you didn't take up this course? Why you didn't sign up for this program? Why you're being so boring staying at home? Don't you want to go outside and play with your friends? Why are you being so quiet? By the time they they reach certain age, as a teenagers, as a parent, we want to encourage them to go out and explore. But when they were young, we prevent and stop them from doing what they want. Isn't that contradict to what they want to achieve? So for a child, it's very confusing. A moment you say no, a moment you say yes. And therefore they shut the door and say, I don't know what my parents want, I don't understand them. And therefore they start to shut the door, close the door. By the time they reach their teenage life, parents always complain, I don't know why my son always hide in the room. I can't even talk with them. Each time I want to talk with them, they say, okay, done. After dinner done, they go and shut the door and hide themselves in the room. That's the reason why. By doing so, as a parent or a teacher or a guardian, by doing so, you have actually provided a lot of limited belief in them. They will have a lot of doubts in what they can do, can't do, or what they can achieve or cannot achieve in their life. So when they have that, their creative thinking is limited. It's limited. Now, do you know that we all have the ability to manifest? We are able to manifest. When we were young, we always dream. Or even sometimes when we when we glance outside from the classroom. I remember I always looking outside into the field or at a tree when the leaves is moving. I just stare at it and then I just go blur looking at it. That we call daydream. And for parents or teacher, they say, hey, you daydream again. That daydream is good when they are in a state. That state is called meditation. When they are in that state, they are able to create questions, and they are able to get the answer. When they stare at things like this, they are in a state of calmness. When you are calm, when a person are calm, they are in a state of meditation. So when they are looking outside daydreaming, we say, no, you should pay attention in classroom. No, daydreaming is good. When they are in that state, they are calm, because the classroom is too stressful, it's too noisy, it's too loud. Sometimes kids, I still remember, I don't understand what my teacher is teaching, and I start to look for things to distract me away from the classroom. Therefore, I was looking outside through the window. I was staring outside, looking at kids running around, or the leaves blowing, and it just feels nice. And I was thinking to myself, how nice if I'm the tree. When the wind blows, with the breeze. I'm able to move along with the wind. How nice if I'm still be able to be outside just like the kid outside playing. And all this creative thought starts to come in. And it's a bliss. But when you ask them to stop, you destroy their creative thinking process and problem solving process. So don't stop them. So eventually when we grown up, there's a lot of doubts, and we always tell ourselves, no, it cannot be achieved. And it stops and it prevents us from dreaming, from gaining what we want. So in order for you to manifest the things that you want, it is possible, because once you put yourself into the positive states of mind, you're thinking positively, everything is achievable. There's no such thing as no. Once you put yourself into that state of possibilities, you are able to gain and get what you want in your life. That relationship that you want, the girl that you've been thinking about, the job, the high paying job, the car that you want, the bicycle, the toy, anything, the project, the money that you want, you are able to manifest. Because when you put yourself into that positive states, it vibrates, it releases an energy, a frequency that it sends out to the universe, and it tells, and the universe would get it delivered to you. Because we as a human being, we vibrate. When you're happy, that mode itself, you're in a happy state, you're in a happy mode, you have a happy vibration. Now, human being only exists in two states. Only two states. One is your power states. Means everything is great, you're feeling happy, joyful, you felt abundance, you help, you feel there's a lot of love, you like to help people, you're in that positive states, right? The other one is your primal state. Your primal state means you have fear, jealousy, afraid of this and that, you have doubts, you always think that you're incapable of doing things. That fear, jealousy, doubts, competitive, those are from your primal states. That fear. You can't be in both states. You can't be in two states. You can't have primal and powerful states at the same time. You can't. It contradicts. It clash. You try to have that, you can't. It just doesn't work. So if you're in your primal state, which means you're in a negative state, you'll be vibrating, you'll be releasing a negative frequency in your surrounding to the universe. And therefore, the things that you always see, even like people that approach you, if you go to grocery, you tend to pick up negativity very easily. You start to complain. You look at the price and say, it's so expensive. It used to be $2. Now it's $4. I came last week, it was only $2. Now it's $4. You complain. Why the queue is so long at the cashier? Can't they speed it up? Some of my friends, they say when they see certain people out there, they start to judge them. They look like this, they dress like this, means they are this and that character. Means that they are slow, means that they are lazy. It's always negative. Then you start to label people every time when you see someone just because they dress or wear certain way, certain car that they drive, you start to label them. It's embedded, right? And all this negativity starts to come in. So which means everywhere that you turn around, everywhere that you go, you pick up all this negativity. Why the traffic light is so long? Why it's taking so long? Why there's a jam at this hour? can't that pedestrian walk a bit faster? You know, we pick up all these things very easily, right? Because you are releasing all this negativity, this negative energy, and therefore the universe deliver you things and you see everything negatively. And you see all this comment and hate comment on social side. People comment and complain a lot negatively because they are in a negative state. And you shouldn't put yourself into that because you know that that is torturing, that is suffering. It's so strange. When people complain, you don't like people to complain. Other people complain, but they themselves are complaining about things. Right? So it's stressful. If you live in that moment, day in, day out, isn't that stressful? Why? Why you want to be in that state? How nice, how beautiful if you are be able to put yourself in the positive states, into your power states every single day, every single moment, and that's when you are able to attract greater things, bigger things comes to you. I give you an example, right? Now, sometimes you met someone in a party or gathering, right? The person walks towards you. You can somehow sense that this person, you don't have a very nice vibes with him. You don't feel good, you don't feel nice. Because they are in that primal states, negative states. They release that energy as they walk towards you. You feel it. Same like a nice person, when they are in a positive, powerful state, you can sense that, wow, this lady, this auntie looks so nice, From a distance, I can feel her energy. I feel like I want to approach her. I feel like I want to talk to her. Even by just saying hi to her feels so nice. I'm sure you have gone through that moment. So because they are able to release those energies, because we don't understand it. We don't understand and see how energy works. We don't understand that we do release energy or frequency that in return you attract what you give out to the universe. In return, you get what you give. So all this energy, all these states of mind that you think is doesn't serve you, then let it go. Let it be. So when you are in a positive state and you manage to get rid, push aside, you're in a powerful state, push aside all these negative thoughts. When you're in a positive state, your life, you know that your life, you can sense that your life is going much, much smoother. Because you're in a happy state, you're in a joyful state, you come from love, you feel that everything is just nice. Even the flower looks nice, the tree looks nice, the sun looks nice. You are able to pick up all these beautiful things. Like those people who wants to buy a car. Let's say your favorite car is a Ferrari. You always want to get a Ferrari, right? You want to buy a Ferrari. In your mind, your mind, been thinking about Ferrari for the whole day. And somehow while you're driving on the highway, you tend to see more Ferrari. You tend to be able to spot, hey, how come today I see so many Ferrari? As though as they just magically appear in front of you. It's because you're in a positive state. You're in that manifestation state. You've been thinking about Ferrari. You're in a good state because Ferrari, you think, oh, it's nice if I'm able to have that Ferrari. The color looks so nice. The engine sounds so great, so powerful, I love the design. I love how cool it is when I get to drive one of this, when I get to own one of this. And when you're in that moment, you get to see the car. You see them a lot. You spot them easily on the road. Right? So be in that state is not it's not a difficult process. It's just that you have to put yourself into that state of mind. Tell yourself that, yes, I am powerful. I am capable enough to get what I want in my life. and you have done that before. You have got the present that you want during your birthday or Christmas, the bicycles that you want. You have wished for something in your life and it came. The phone call that you've been expecting and it came. But the thing is that the trick is this: to manifest the thing that you want, you have to let it go. So what do I mean by that? Letting it go means you can't be thinking about it the entire day. So let's say you manifest in the morning. First thing when you wake up from your sleep, from your bed, you manifest it, the things that you want. And you have to let it go for the rest of the day. You have to drop it, don't think about it. Let it go. Once you let it go, you don't think about it, you are not interrupting the frequency, the flow of frequency, that energy. You stop it. Because once you release the thing, you send out the thing that you want to the universe, it will deliver to you. It will come to you. It's already done. You already have it. It's already done. So you don't have to think about it anymore. The more you think about it, why it's not here yet? How come you haven't come yet? How come I haven't seen any sign or message to say that the thing is gonna come? Why is it not here yet? Does it mean that it doesn't work? When you have that doubt, does it mean it doesn't work? Then it will not work. The universe will stop delivering the things that you want. It will stop. Because your thought is so powerful. It's so powerful that whatever you think of it, it will never come, or it will come. Whatever you think of it, be it positive or negative, it will deliver to you. So when you have that slight doubt, it will stop. You prevent it from coming to you. Now, the external world, our external world behave and responds based on our belief in our inner self. If your inner self vibrate negatively, you get negative results. If your inner self vibrates positively through your positive thinking, you get positive results. If you think that you're stuck, the universe will give you stuck. Everything will be stuck. Have you gone through this moment? I'm giving you another example. Of course, I got this many times. People also say, hey, Alan, if I will mention this, like for instance, they are about to get a job. If they mention it too earlier, then they wouldn't be able to get a job or that project. They tell me, hey, Alan, I better don't tell you. Later I tell you already, I won't get the job. Then they say, never mind lah. Okay lah, I tell you. I went for interview that day, They are looking for people, so on and so forth. So on that day, after waiting for a few weeks, and they found that they didn't get a job. Why? Why they didn't get a job? Even though they have high hopes. Then they come to me, hey, Alan, I got such a good vibration. I got good vibes, the interview went well. The people likes me. I answer and respond efficiently. I have very high chances of getting the job. But why I'm not getting the job? It's because you have doubts. You came and told me, or you told yourself that, hey, I better don't tell you. I say it, I may not get the job. That thought itself is a frequency that will release to the universe. And that's why you didn't get a job. I got many of this experience. I got to the extent like, oh man, each time before I open my mouth and say something, I have to make sure that I put myself into a positive states. But knowing at the same time, that thought of lack or doubt is still there. It exists. So therefore, that's why to stay in that positive state is crucial for you to gain, for you to get, for you to manifest the things that you want. Another way of practicing or to increase your vibration is by talking about it. Talking about it, sharing about it with a good positive vibes. Not talking about it that I'm gonna get a job, but yet inside your inner self is vibrating at a different frequency. Inside yourself is vibrating at a doubt frequency. Then it won't work. You see, our heart, where the energy comes from, is from our mouth, and at the same time, it's from the heart. If your mouth say that yes, you want that job, but your heart is saying no, then you won't get it. Because heart vibrate the strongest. Even though yes, when you open your mouth, when you talk and preach about it, yes, it's powerful as well. But the most powerful thing comes from your heart. That's why people always say, follow your heart. Follow your heart. Whatever things that you want to do or get or gain or achieve in your life, follow your heart. That's what it meant. That's why it's so powerful. If you talk about it, yeah, you know, because our brain, our mind, like I said, you have that negative belief and self-limited belief that we pick up from our younger time, and therefore it's in our head subconsciously. We tell ourselves, no, we wouldn't be able to get this and that. It's in the head. But even though you say yes, you want to get the thing, but because it's vibrating internally from your heart, you have that limited belief. Therefore, it doesn't work. So your heart is very important. Besides what you're preaching about it, yes, that helps to enhance, to expand, to increase that vibration by talking and preaching about it. But the core thing that deliver you the things that you want, it has to come from your heart. Your heart have to be in that state where you feel good about it. So you can't have both negative in your primal state and in your power states. You can't have both and manifest about it. Because when you have a negative energy that you release, if you want to solve that problem or you want to request and get the things that you want, you already have that negative energy. It's hard for you to counter it back with a powerful energy. Unless you calm yourself down, you put yourself into that positive states of mind, then you start manifesting it. You see, a negative energy cannot be solved with another negative energy. It will clash. Negative with negative, it will clash. So you have to come from positive energy. Positive vibration, it comes together. So to practice that positive thinking, to enable you to manifest the thing that you want, you have to do a daily practice. Means when you get up from your bed, appreciate the things that you have. Be grateful of the things that you have. The air that you breathe, you're glad that your heart is still pumping without you telling your heart how many pumps to do in a minute, without you telling your heart how to pump. The heartbeat, the pump is always working by itself. Be grateful for that. Be grateful for the sun, for the birds that's chirping outside. Be grateful for the traffic jam. When there's traffic jam means everyone has something to do, right? They have a job. They are making money. They are going somewhere to do something. By doing something means they are progress. Whether they're going somewhere to learn something, to gain knowledge, or they are going somewhere to work, they are gaining something by driving. That's why you get traffic jams. No one wants to drive out on the road without any purpose. No one wants to do that. That's just waste of fuel. No one wants to do that, right? So when you see traffic jam, it's a good thing. It means the economy is growing, the country is growing. People have something to do. People have money to feed their family. They have income. So it's a good thing. So you put yourself into that positive states. When you see someone who you don't have a very good vibes, always come from a state that, I have to understand, perhaps they are not having a good day today. Perhaps they are having a family issue. Perhaps the wife or husband say something, or child did something, or perhaps their child is in the hospital. They are not in a good mood. or the parents are not feeling well, they are not in a good mood. So show compassion. Show compassion. Be kind and have love towards everything. Not just human being, not just to another person, but things that you have. Have compassion, have love, things that you have. When you come from that gratitude, right? And be grateful for the things that you have. You are in a positive state. That is not negative because you appreciate what you have. You're not in the negative vibes. You're in positive because you know that, wow, so nice that I have this air to breathe today, that I'm still alive. My heart is still pumping. I have a job. I have a mission. And my mission is to take care of my family. That's my mission. That's why I go to work. Means I am important. I'm not just anybody. I am important. I have a mission. And I'm passionate with my work, the things that I do. I'm passionate with the things that I do because I serve certain community and it brings benefit to them. It helps them. Helps to improve their lives. So have gratitude. Be grateful. Be grateful with the things that you're doing. Be grateful with things that you have. The house that you have. No matter whether is it big or small. So once you are able to have that daily practice, even while you're driving, the traffic is there to tell you that the economy of the country is doing well because of the traffic jam, right? When there's no traffic jam, you also say, thank God, it's nice. There's no traffic jam, the universe just opened the road, clear the traffic for me to go through. Isn't that wonderful? So look at everything around you, and when you have that understanding, you are constantly putting yourself into that positive state of mind, then eventually it becomes a habit. It becomes a habit, a good habit, that you are able to put yourself very easily into that state of mind. You no longer complain. You start to look at things around you and be grateful. So that's how you put yourself very easily into that state of mind. Therefore, when you want to manifest for the things that you want, you're already in that positive states. Nothing is hindering you. There's nothing is blocking you. There's no negative vibes at all. It just comes to you. And that makes your manifestation works. Right? So life is easy. Life is wonderful. Life is beautiful. It's just that we make it difficult for ourselves because of our limited belief. We always have doubts because of our surrounding. Because my friends say so. Because my friends say by certain age I have to get married. Because of what society is telling me. I have to do this. I have to be this. After graduate, I have to be a doctor. So we listen to other people too much, and we shut down, we close our heart because we never practice and never learn enough to utilize our heart. Listen to ourselves internally. Your heart, your body know what is ideal, what is right for you. Your body can sense. When it's hungry, it tells you, hey, I need food. When I'm thirsty, it will tell you that, it needs water. When it's in pain, it asks you to rest. When you're sick, it's telling you that, you should stop what you're doing and rest, have a break. Our body is intelligent, is smart, is the greatest machine in this universe. So listen to your body, listen to your heart. It's always telling us something. It's just that because we have not practiced and learned enough to understand that, to pick up all that sign, all that information that is telling us internally, our body is telling us, but we always ignore it. We always push ourselves too hard, working too hard. Yeah, I know family are important. You need to get food on the table. You work too hard. You want a car, you work too hard. You want the house, you work too hard. Then we get stressed. When we get stressed, when we get tired, lack of sleep, lack of rest, then it starts to fall sick. When we feel tired, we keep telling ourselves, nah, I can still hang on, keep working. But that's the time you should love yourself and take that rest. Yeah, I know it's important. Money is important. I'm not saying money is not important. It is important. But you have to learn how to take care of yourself as well. Because when you have the house, when you have the car, you wouldn't be able to enjoy it. You don't have your family to be able to be there with you and enjoy the home with you. Then that material that you have is irrelevant. It doesn't make sense anymore. So take care of yourself, love yourself, and knowing that manifestation is possible. It is in you, and it always works. All you need to do is put yourself into that positive mode. Be grateful with the things that you already have. When you manifest, tell yourself the thing that you manifest is already here. You already have it. Don't think about the future. Don't think about the past, because that only brings worry due to your past experience. Be in the moment and be in now. The power of now. Be in now. When you're in now, you're not thinking about past and future. You only be at this moment, and that's when the manifestation comes in so effectively. The best time to do your manifestation is between 3 to 5 in the morning, because that time the energy in the universe is very calm. The energy in the universe is very calm because there's no one talking, there's no traffic, there's no one moving around. It's very calm. So for you to deliver that message to the universe, it's very easy. It's just like an email. Send an email, you get it. So between that time, between that hour is the best time for you to manifest. So just take a moment, close your eyes, think of the things that you need. Feel it. Feel it that you already have it. The car that you want, you already have it. Feel it. You're driving the car. Feel the steering. How firm. The ladder. Feel the ladder. You can hear the sound of the engine. The smell of the new car. The vibration, the speed. When you wind down the window, feel the air. The wind blowing on the face. Feel all that. Feel that moment when you walk into the showroom to get your car. The echo of the showroom, the salesperson walks to you, greet you, and then you walk around, observe the car externally. Then you open the door, go inside, test it out, feel all that. And you're driving home. Feel that you already got the key. The salesperson passed you the car key. Imagine that. You got the key in your hand, you start the engine, and you drove off. That state of mind is telling you that you already got the car. Therefore, the universe delivered to you. You don't have doubts. You don't have limited belief, because it's real. It's already there. So once you put yourself into that imagination, you get anything that you want. It's like going through a food menu in a restaurant. Flip through a menu, point which are the item you want, point it, you get it. Yeah, it is magical. You can say, wow, all this is woo-woo, it's magic. Man, it doesn't work. It doesn't work because you believe it doesn't work. You believe it doesn't work. Things like this happen very frequently. Many people are able to manifest what they want in their life. They're able to achieve that. Because magic is real. They believe in magic because magic is real. That's why they get what they want. But if you come from a limited belief, a primal state, you have a lot of doubt and fear, fight or flight, then you wouldn't be able to get the thing that you want. It doesn't work for you. Then you start to say, look at it, I manifested it, but it didn't come. See, I told you it doesn't work. Yeah, it doesn't work because you already been telling yourself it doesn't work. So have that trust. Have that trust, because for a simple fact, you have manifested things before. Things that you want, the party you want, the car you want, the motorbike that you want. When you were younger time, the toy that you want, it came. The holiday that you always wanted to go, it came. You have manifested things. It works. It's just that you don't trust yourself enough. You don't see it as magic. But if you believe it's magic, it's in you, it will take place. The universe will deliver to you, it will take place. So alright, so that's what I have to share with you guys today. And do give me a thumbs up. Yeah, if you like this video, do give me a thumbs up and subscribe to our channel. And do share with me about your experience, and I'll be happy to hear it from you. Alright, have a good day.